Watch me. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime! Fantastic! Lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線はクララのもの Get ready to be thunderstruck! もしもしクララに任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になるこん雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic! Lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線はクララのもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもしクララに任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になるこん雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic! Lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線はクララのもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもしクララに任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になるこん雷よしよし Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic! Lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線はクララのもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもしクララに任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になるこん雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic! Lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線はクララのもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもしクララに任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備Hello. Hello. Are you excited? We're going on a date today, guys. 今日はデートに行っちゃうよ。Arigato, thank you. Good evening, Clara. How do you feel about your A rank placement in NASA's Phase Connect Power Rankings from yesterday? Fun fact, Fishman's placement was specifically to keep an eye on you. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I'm S tier. Although I cannot get into the specifics at this moment. Yosh. Are you guys ready? Are you guys so excited for our date? Aren't you? 楽しみにしてるでしょ？ずっとね、どこに行くか、どうするかってめっちゃ迷ってたの。I was deciding where we should go and what we should do and getting tickets. Yeah, I've I've got the whole day planned for us. Are you ready? Ikimasu. If you're ready, then why don't you open the door? Open the door, man. What are you doing? You gotta open the door. Come on. Hey! Are you ready? We're gonna have a totally awesome, amazing date day today. I've been waiting out here for so long. And I'm so ready to go outside. Wow, your room is really empty. You might want to like buy a couch or something, or like you know, maybe put a painting on the wall. A poster. You know, we can talk about that later. Are you ready for our super amazing date? I've got so much stuff planned for us, okay? I hope you're ready. Okay? Let's go! I'm muted! It's okay, that happens sometimes. Sometimes I open my mouth and nothing comes out. I was thinking about my order at this beautiful cafe that we're at. I think I'm gonna get cheesecake, and I think that you should also get cheesecake, because I think we should be matching. So I think we're gonna get 2 cheesecakes, and then honestly, I kind of just like water. I don't want anything fancy. I just want cheesecake and I want water. But you might want to have a phase coffee, cause you know, it's gonna be a long day, and I have the energy, but I don't know if you do. So, in order to keep up, I think you should get a coffee. So we're gonna have 2 cheesecakes, and we're gonna... Do you want to share the cheesecake? You want jam on it? Okay, never mind. I'm getting my own cheesecake. I don't want any jam on my cheesecake. I just want my cheesecake pure. I just want a cheesecake and water. And you can have a cheesecake with fruit stuff, and isn't that jam? I don't know. It comes with fruit stuff a lot of the time, and I hate it. You can have that, and you can have a phase coffee, okay? You can choose whichever member's coffee you want. We're at the Phase Cafe, didn't you know? It's the Phase Coffee Phase Cafe. And they have all the flavors you could want. Except for Gen 3 and JP Gen 1. Because... I don't know, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Okay? So you just enjoy your cheesecake and enjoy your coffee. I'm so excited. We're going to go to so many places today. We're gonna see so much stuff. I have a really fun day planned. And yeah. I hope you enjoy it. Cheesecake
ズケーキ好きなの。私も好きだけどね、なんかフルーツ入ってるチーズケーキとか好きじゃない。なんかたまにね、ジャムとかと一緒に来るんだけど、私チーズケーキだけが欲しい。I just want the cake, man. だからクララはね、チーズケーキとお水、お冷やください。で、君はね、多分チーズケーキプラスフェーズコーヒーを飲んだ方がいいから、今日は長いから。It's a long day ahead of us, man. Get in your coffee. Drink it all up, okay? Don't leave any of it. Or I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna be sad. Are you ready? Did you finish your cheesecake and your face coffee? Are you ready to go to the next location? Wow, you're really glugging down that coffee. It must be good. Let's go! Wow! We're at the zoo! You know, the tickets were kind of expensive because this is a really popular zoo, but I really wanted to experience it with you. Look at all the wonderful animals they have! Apparently the pig and the koala are new additions to the zoo. Aren't they so cute and wonderful? I wonder how they keep them all in the same enclosure. Is that safe? なんかこれってさ、いろんな動物同じ場所に入ってるんだけど、大丈夫そう？Is it okay? I'm not sure, but you know what? I think they look like they're on good terms. 多分ね、友達だよね。I think they're doing great. I think they look like they're having a really good time. コアラ死なないで。コアラは登れるから大丈夫でしょう。ブタちゃんも今見えてる？あそこ登ってるから多分大丈夫だよね。The koala and the pig seem to have the high ground, so I think they're gonna be okay. 多分大丈夫だよね。You know, I think they're gonna be okay. And I think this is a wonderful zoo. I've heard they're doing a lot to get in endangered species, and I really hope that it thrives. 可愛い動物たちだもんね。なんか仲良さそうでいいよね。Inside the cage? No! I don't think it'd be good if we were inside the cage. Do you think the animals would pay to see us if we were inside the cage? 私たちってさ、ズーの中に行ってたら動物たちがお金払って見に来ると思う？Pay with what? I don't know. Animal money. Man. Anyway, now that we've seen the animals, there is another place that I wanted to go. I heard there's a really pretty art exhibit up the street from here. So maybe we should leave the zoo? And then we can go and see the beautiful art exhibit. Are you ready to go? Do you want to look at the animals more? こうか。行こうか。じゃあ行きますよ。Wow! What a pretty museum! Look at the beautiful, beautiful paintings they have here. Guys, it's so pretty. That's not Irie, silly. That's Clyrie. What a beautiful muse. You can't really see the one behind me. Wait, I'll get out of the way. There you go. Yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful exhibit. Don't you think? 全部可愛いでしょ、ここのミュージアム。いつもその言葉忘れちゃうけどね。違うか。なんだっけ？ミュージアム。美術館あんまり行かないからね。行ったことはあるけどね。なんだっけ？侍のやつとか、なんか古いものいっぱいあったとこ、まあ、全部そうか。大体全部そうか。違う。なんか日本の古いものいっぱい入ってたとこあったもん。I don't really go to museums that much. I'm more of a, if I can look at it online, I'll look at it online. But you know what? I'm happy that we came here today. It's a limited time exhibition. Aren't you so happy that we're lucky enough to see these beautiful paintings in person? ねえ。これ限定の美術館ってあるのかな、日本でも。なんか美術館っていうか、なんか美術館の中にこの場所だけってなんかたまに変わるみたいな、あるのかな。海外って結構あるけどね、そういうの。What? Okay, only two of them are of me. One of them is of Clyrie. And one of them technically has Sakana in it. So only one of them is me. あるんだ。なんか日本でさ、多分美術館、なんかイラストの美術館行ったことないかも。なんか歴史的な行ったことあるんだけど、でもあんまり行かない。なんか海外でもさ、学校でしか行ったことない。あとなんだっけ、おばあちゃん家に行って、あそこでね、なんか無料だったから、なぜかわからんけど、多分夏だと無料だから行こうかってなって行ったんだけど、それぐらいかな。I only really went to museums for school. like a school trip. And I went once when I went to my grandma's. And I think it was like free for the summer. I don't know how that works, but it was free. So I went in. Yeah, I don't know. I saw old paintings and stuff. じゃあこれからはね、なんという散歩っていうか、なんだろうね、あれはなんか違う言葉あるのかな。散歩とちょっと違う。なんかもうちょい長い散歩で、結構なんもない場所の散歩行こうか。よ し。Wow! We're gonna go on a little hike. Are you so excited? We're gonna walk. We're gonna trek the trail. We're gonna... The trail we blaze. What do you mean? No. We're just going on a cute little hike. Just be careful, okay? Be careful where you step. I have been on many a hike. And sometimes it can be dangerous. 登山っていうか登山あ、かもね。でも一応山っていうかこれは山かな結構ちっちゃい山Don't worry, it's gonna be fun. Don't you guys like hiking? I hope you brought the right shoes. Maybe I should have warned you first. 先に言えばよかったね。靴がまあいいか。クララはヒール履いてるし I'm in heels. You're gonna be fine. Right? You're gonna be okay. As long as you just be careful where you step. Don't step on any little creatures. You know, we're gonna be fine. And then I think once we get to the top, I think we should have a little picnic. 多分上にもうちょい上に行ったらね、ピクニックしようかと。What? There's no bears here? I mean, there are, but they don't come to humans. We're gonna be fine. クマいるとしてもね、来ないよ。怖がってるから大丈夫だよ。Haven't you guys ever been on a hiking trail with bears and stuff? They don't come. They're scared. It's the moose you gotta worry about. The moose ain't scared of nothing. No, they don't. We're gonna be fine. クマたち来ないから大丈夫だよ。You guys worry too much. もう。You'd win against a bear? I don't... Or against a moose. I think either way... I'm gonna... take bets, but I'm not gonna tell you on who. To spare your feelings. Okay? What about snakes? I'm gonna be honest, I've been on a lot of hikes and I have never seen a snake. I used to hike a lot. I don't know why. Probably because I went camping a lot. I also don't know why. And I always had my own tent. I was the only one that had my own tent. Because nobody wanted to sleep with me. For reasons I will also not get into right now. You know, that's okay. I'm getting hungry. Are you getting hungry? お腹すくもんね。I think we should stop at a picnic place. Yeah. Okay? It's not 'cause I'm stinky. No. I don't snore either. I used to like thrash around in my sleep. I don't think I do anymore. 'Cause I usually wake up in like the same position I went to bed in. But apparently I used to move around a lot. Like I used to sleep. And then I'd wake up and I'd be facing the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Like my head would be where my feet were. I don't know how that happened. I used to sleep talk? Yeah. I used to sleep talk. I don't know if I do anymore. And then I used to... One time, my mom woke me up in the middle of the night, and I was like, what? She was like, you were screaming. Are you okay? I'm like, what? No, I wasn't. So, I was just a very hectic sleeper. I don't know what happened, okay? I may or may not have been possessed, okay? I also told my mom as a child that I killed someone, but you know what? Let's not get into that. Let's go have our picnic. Wow! Aren't you excited? I made us some beautiful sandwiches to enjoy on this picnic. Don't ask where I was keeping this picnic basket. Dig in! Isn't it so yummy? Your homemade sandwich that is 100% your favorite sandwich ever, and I totally know what toppings you want in your sandwich, and that's why I made it for you today, because I knew you would love it, and you would be like, so yummy, my favorite sandwich, how did you know? And I'm just like, well, you know, I just pay attention like that, you know, I just know you so well. It is the exact size that you are hungry for at this moment. It is neither too big nor too small. It is the perfect size for your tummy. Because I'm just so smart, and I knew exactly how much you would need to eat after our long day at the museum and the zoo and the cafe and the hike. But see, you don't want more because it's perfect. No, I didn't put any weird stuff in the sandwich, okay? You can trust me. Eat up. Is it so yummy? Are you so happy? Are you so happy to eat your beautiful sandwich that is exactly the perfect size for your tummy? Eat it first. I'm not really hungry. I only really eat like twice a day, and it's still daytime. I eat in the morning and then I eat at the night. So you can enjoy your perfect sandwich. Stop! I didn't lace the sandwich! I didn't! I made it perfect! Why is there milk in your favorite sandwich? I didn't mention murder. I just mentioned that as a child one time, I hee hee ha ha told my mom that I killed somebody. how to sell things on the black market. I only know I could maybe use Craigslist, but I don't think you can sell that kind of thing there. I don't know if that would go down. Maybe eBay? I don't know. What would I even do with that? Oh. Yeah, eat your sandwich. That I bought on eBay. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I bought on eBay. Now that I have serenaded you while you eat your beautiful sandwich, are you ready to keep going? There is a beautiful spot that I would like to show you. I think you're really gonna like it. Wow! Look how pretty! Look at the pretty stars! All of a sudden it's nighttime. You know what happens like that sometimes? Sometimes the sun goes down very quickly and you're like, whoa! What happened? Oh my gosh, it's nighttime. Now all of a sudden I am a little sleepy. Yeah. What? Why are you guys acting so weird? It's a beautiful starry night sky. And I'm so happy that we get to enjoy it together. You know, getting to know each other on this beautiful date. Getting to learn where you live and how you don't have any furniture in your house, which is kind of weird. And getting to know what your favorite sandwich is and looking at all the cute little animals together. What else did we do today? Oh yeah, and then we saw the pretty paintings. And then we went on a hike. Wasn't it such a nice day today? Yeah, your cheesecake. It was such a good day, and I think I feel so much closer to you now than I did before. Don't you feel closer to me than you did before? Does that mean that you're ready to take it to the next level? Are you ready to become my one and only? Well, I think if you're gonna be my one and only, then there's one more place I have to take you. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking, wow, Clara, why would you bring me to this kind of place? At this time? Why would you bring me here when it's so dark outside? It's a little scary, Clara. What are you doing? But I think you shouldn't be worried about that. What do you mean? Why are you scared? Why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Why are you trying to run away? We're supposed to be loving each other for the rest of our lives. You're supposed to become my one and only. And to become my one and only, this is important to me. Wow, look at you! You're so cute with your little Loki horns and your little sweater vest to cover up your little bits that nobody wants to see. I think this is gonna be a really good relationship. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to take it to the next level. Now that you have shown your undying, or I guess in your case, dying commitment, by becoming my true, I don't even know what to call this. You're just perfect. You're amazing. I can't believe you would do this for me. And I totally wasn't the one that like skinned you. It was voluntary. Right? Aren't you so happy that you have become my one and only? Oh, I'll put the knife away now. Okay. I'm sorry. I know, that was a little bit intimidating. But aren't you so happy? Now we can be together forever. Forever and ever 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 and ever, and just when you think it's over, and then we're together for another forever and another forever and ever 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 and ever, and then our universe implodes. Oh no! But you know what? And then it restarts again, and the cycle continues. And then, in this new created universe, we once again meet each other. Somehow. Two spirits becoming one. And then, we're together forever. And ever, 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 and ever. Mwah!
Watch me. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime. Fantastic lights, camera, action. Yay! 感じ読めない子. Is this thing on? どうも。あなたの視線はClaraのもの. Get ready to be thunderstruck. もしもし。Claraに任せて。本日のショー楽しんでね。みんなの大好きなフルフルショーガール。はい、雷クララです。ラクライの準備を。雷が主役になる。カンカになり。よしよし。Let's have a fantastic day. Watch me. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime. Fantastic lights, camera, action. Yay! 感じ読めない子. Is this thing on? どうも。あなたの視線はClaraのもの. Get ready to be thunderstruck. もしもし。Claraに任せて。本日の
Okay, that was how the day was supposed to end, but I guess I'm gonna read super chats. I'm back! You thought it wouldn't be forever, but here I am. I told you it's forever. Now you're never gonna get rid of me. I didn't murder you. I brought you to your best version of yourself. I made you reach your full potential as a romantic partner. Yay! Thank you, Anonymous. Arigato. Clara, a GFE streamer? Did Porkinatrix grow some wings? No. She's in the museum. I mean, the zoo. And very much so wingless. Arigato! Thank you, I drink coffee black. I am excited, let's go! At least one person was excited for the date, man. Arigato, Anonymous, thank you! Is that why you put our names on a list? I didn't put your names... Oh, I guess I did. That's different! Ow, my tummy made a noise. It was weird. Arigato, Rapawa, thank you! Good girl. Finally! All I've ever wanted! Someone to put on the horns and a little sweater vest and call me a good girl. This is the perfect date! I had a good time anyway. And that's what a date is about, right? It's about making me happy, right? That's the whole point of this, right? Make me happy, yeah? Arigato! MPEC6D, thank you! Yay, I got a GF until the heat death of the universe. No, and then we had another round. What? It kept going. Even the heat death of the universe cannot stop our love. Arigato, I drink green tea. Thank you. Wait, what? Hi, Clara. It's me. I drink coffee black. I lost my bet on how long you would be say so. That's what you get! I can't believe anyone doubted me. I am the most say-so. Maybe in the universe. And also in the next universe. Maybe not the one after that, though. I don't know. I don't know how I would do after that. It might, you know... I feel like in the universe after that, there's gonna be a lot of say-so people. So I don't know if I'll be even like in the top 3, you know. It's gonna be some heavy competition. Okay, wait. Arigato! James... When you know French, this name... I feel bad. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, though. James... Kakapit? Sasapit. Kasapit. This is the problem with English and words being pronounced in different ways. I mean, letters? Letters being pronounced in different ways. James Sasapit. James Kakapit. James Kasapit. James Sakapit. Whatever. Watch none of those be right. Ah! A date? On my birthday? Can you tell me happy birthday, Clara Chan, before the date? Oh, I'm sorry! How's after? Is after good too? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Yay! I tried. Arigato, Rick Bane. Thank you. Look, Mom, she's real, I swear. Yeah, I even came to your door. You really gotta furnish your house. Arigato, Timothy. Thank you. We brought you chocolate. Okay. Yeah, I'll take some chocolate. Gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of chocolate just because, remember how I said I ate Nutella for a week? Yeah, I also did that with chocolate once. It forever soiled my love of chocolate. I like chocolate-flavored things, though. I do like chocolate in small quantities. But sometimes, eating a chocolate bar reminds me of those days when I ate nothing but chocolate for a week. It was terrible! Do not recommend. Like, -2 out of 10. Not even worth it at all. It's terrible. Arigato! NFTYW, thank you! We're in a hurry. Check, please! Oh my god, did you pay for the coffee? Wow. Thank you. Face coffee? Face coffee is good, I've heard. I had water. How was your face coffee? You did have more than me, to be fair. I only had water and a cheesecake, and you had cheesecake with jam or jelly or whatever, and a coffee. So, you know, I feel like it makes sense. And I bought the zoo tickets, and the museum tickets, and I planned out this whole date, and I made the sandwich. So you know what, yeah. I think it's fair that you paid for the coffee. Arigato! Michael Honey. Thank you! Gluck, gluck, gluck. Stop glucking the friggin' coffee, man. Bruh. Arigato, Mr. Hero. Thank you! Kimono friends looking a bit different than I remember. Look. I think it's better. I think they should redo the show. And then they can include my animals. And they can even have the same theme song. Welcome to Yokoso Japari Park. I don't know, I've never seen that show. I just remember that song was popping off. Arigato! Arthur Gumtree! Let's go! That koala is so ravishing. Yeah, you would say that. I love Arthur, man. Arthur's such a dapper little boy. I know he's old, but he's like a little boy, you know? I don't know. There's something great about calling like big strong men little boys. It's my little boyo. That's my good little boyo. Yeah. What? You don't want to be called a good little boyo? season 1 was great. Wait, season 1 of what now? What are we talking about here? What did I say? Why is everybody bonking? Well, I didn't do anything wrong. What? Am I having an Irie moment? Where I just did something, but I don't know what it was? What? Kimono friends? What's wrong with kimono friends? What? Oh, of season 1. Oh, okay. Oh. ありがとう、つよぽんさん。Thank you. デートワクワク。デート楽しかったでしょ？いっぱいいろんな場所行けて。よかったでしょ？楽しかったよね。美術館。美術館。覚えた。多分絶対に忘れる。絶対に忘れるけどさ、今は覚えてる。ありがとう、クエルサダス。Thank you. I'm enjoying this date. Let me know when you get hungry. I've prepared a special picnic with food that has no flavor at all. I love no flavor at all. I want to eat bread. And yeah, that's it. I love bread. Isn't bread so good? Bread is like... Bread is great. I just love bread. I like fluffy bread. I don't want any of that hard crust. Sometimes, actually. When it's like a really good baguette. Yummy baguette. How about a croissant? Croissant, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Unless they're homemade, croissant is kind of, I don't know, not that good. I don't think that's that controversial, though. I think homemade will always be better. But with croissant especially, I don't know. Especially when if you make like pigs in a blanket and you make your own croissant and you put a little hot dog in there, or you can put Nutella in it and you roll it up. A little croissant. Croissant. It's yummy. This is why I need an oven, man, so I can make pigs in a blanket. And then on our next date, I can bring pigs in a blanket instead of a sandwich. Man, thank you. We must find the best stick before we hike. What are you, a dog? What is this? Oh, are you gonna... You know what I used to do when I went camping? We used to bring, Swiss Army knives, and then we would find little pieces of wood, and then we would whittle them away, and we would make little canoes. I don't know why specifically canoes. Maybe because they were easier to make. I hate canoes. I have a deep hatred for canoes. They're very easy to tip. And I remember at Christian camp, they had a competition for who could tip their canoe the fastest, and I was like, why would you do this? This is masochism. This is terrible! Why do you need a stick? I like kayaks. I wanna travel in a kayak. Or I like rowboats. I do like a good rowboat. I like to row the rowboat. I like swimming. I just don't like the idea of a canoe tipping over me. I don't know, man. Arigatou, Snack. Thank you. Are you leading us to a grave, you dog? Why? I mean, yes, but why? Why would you think these things of me? Even if it's true. Arigato, Mikairi! Thank you! Can we hold hands? There are some weird footings. Whoa. That is lewd. I can't believe you would say that before you even became a skeleton. Before you made the ultimate of commitment of becoming a skeleton for me. I can't believe you would suggest that we hold hands. Now that you are a skeleton, I will consider it. Arigato, Cat98, thank you! You peed the bed? Okay, sometimes when I was little, maybe I peed the bed. Maybe I did. And maybe it had something to do with the fact that I really hated going to the bathroom. So my mom would ask before we went to bed, she would go, Clara, let's all go to the washroom. And I'd be like, no, I don't want to go to the washroom. And then my mom would come into my tent in the middle of the night. Wait, I have to cough. And she'd be like, Clara. And then I sat up straight in my bed, in my tent. And I, full on sleeping, I sleep talked to her and I said, Mom, it's your fault, I peed myself! And I fell back to sleep. According to her, I don't know if I believe that. I didn't like it! I hated going pee as a kid. I don't know, okay? So we would camp at like campsites. So there were actually washrooms, but they always smell really bad. But that wasn't even the reason, because even at home, I always waited for like the last possible second to go pee. I just hate going pee, okay? To this day, except now I don't have, now I know my limits. Now I know my limits, But I still hate going pee. Sometimes I'm in VC with everyone and I'm like, I have to pee. And they're like, oh, okay. And then we start talking about something so that I don't go pee. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot I had to pee. And they're like, didn't you say that like 30 minutes ago? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, might have happened. I don't know. I don't know. It's such a boring activity and it wastes so much time. Whatever. Arigato, DH. Thank you, gifties. Thank you. What do you mean, woman moment? Is that a woman moment? I mean, I guess because men could just gotta whip it out. Whip it out and pee anywhere. I don't know, man. But now I'm very good at, before you leave any location, you gotta pee. Especially if you're gonna be on a train or something. That is not a good place to need to pee. Especially when you're drunk. I didn't! But I did have to run home. That was a long time ago. Let's stop talking about me. I think we should talk about other things. Arigato, Rapala! Thank you! Wait, there's some white powder in here and I'm feeling kind of weird now. Oh, no! I would never drug your sandwich. Thank you, El Nguyen. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me outside to touch grass. You're welcome. I thought you would enjoy that, you know? Sometimes it's nice to go on a little hike. And I feel like it's nicer when you're on a trail, because then, like, you know, everyone's there for the same reason. They're all going to walk and then look up at the stars and then turn their partner into their everlasting partner skeleton. Right? That's why people go on hikes, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've heard about Yellowstone. I'm pretty sure that's what they do there. Arigato, Rainforest. Thank you. If this is supposed to be your say-so stream, you already mentioned murder and you have left, and you have us alone in the woods. No, I already explained that one. Arigato, rough times. Thank you. Dear, where did you get this milk from? It tastes off. Again, why is there milk in your sandwich? What are you doing? Why is the stone yellow? I don't know. Maybe it comes from like some old name for the area. Oh my god, it's so... My freaking throat, man. What is happening? It's like the weather here is so strange. It was really hot to the point where I had the air conditioning on for a few nights, and then all of a sudden it's really cold again. Now I'm cold. Sulfur is yellow! I love sulfur. You know, wait. We were asked to put like our favorite scent for something for FaZe. And I put sulfur. And Cece was like, no, you have to put like an actual thing. And I was like... But I like the smell of sulfur. But I like it! It's not a joke! I love rotten eggs! Yes! Unironically, the smell of rotten eggs is so good. I bet they do sell it. You know what? I bet they do. Where's my... First of all, I don't know if this warrants an incognito, but sulfur scented candle. Gun range, man cave, hand poured soy what? Gun range? Is that the scent? It's the scent of a gun range? What does that mean? It's sulfur scented. Do gun ranges smell like sulfur? Why? Sulfur candle. What? High quality sulfur specimens. What if you just buy sulfur? Is that like bad for you? Maybe I should look at this. Gunpowder? Does gunpowder smell like sulfur though? Oh. Wow. You guys are really turning me into a... Maybe guns aren't so bad. You know what? You know what? Yeah. What do you mean? You mean I can smell sulfur all the time? Wait, it's toxic? Oh. Why are the best things in life toxic? Arigato, Army Grizzly, thank you! if you steal our kidney, it would annoy me. Well, I didn't. But you did end up with one less kidney. Actually, both of them. They were both gone. You can't have organs and be a skeleton, I'm sorry. But I promise you, I didn't... Ah! Oh my god, my throat, man. I did not sell them on the black market. Because I do not know how. I just kind of left them there. Is that better? I hope so. Arigato, Rainforest! Thank you, gifties! Arigato! Thank you! Thank you, Samo! Thank you! Beautiful. Oh, look! There's stars, too! Wow, you're such a flirt. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe you say that. Oh my god. Nah. Arigato, Yasai, thank you! Tsuki ga utsukushii. Wait, is that a way to propose to somebody? I forget. I only know the miso shiru one. Man, what a proposal, man. Could you imagine? I don't know, man. I know it's like a traditional thing, but like... if your proposal is asking the other person to do something for you for the rest of your life... What the hell, man? Ow, my tummy made a noise again. Stop. Am I hungry? I ate before stream. I did. Like, what if my proposal to you is just like... will you buy all the Loki merch for me for the rest of our lives? What kind of proposal is that? I don't know, man. I'm not gassy. I'm not. My tummy's just going... You know what it is? I think I didn't eat enough last night. Because I went to bed very late. I was working on this stupid thing, man. I was working on our date. Until like 4 in the morning. I was busy. Only if I dress up as Thor? You know what? Yeah, deal. Wait, isn't that like... Ew, in the MCU, they're related. Bruh. What do you mean? Can I at least be like... What's her name? Sigan? What's her name? The one whose hair he cuts off. That doesn't happen in any of the movies, but you know. True, they're not related by blood. Okay. But they're raised together. That's so much weirder. That's the weird part. Yeah. I don't know, man. If you're like raised together, I feel like you're basically related. Okay. Is it just Civ? Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, yo. Man, she's sexy. Sorry. Arigato, Spencer Howard. Thank you. Respecting your sensibilities, I wore my best Borat mankini, complete with your favorite ball jingler. What the hell? This is why I wasn't reading super chats during stream. Unfortunately, I've started to leak through my chest after the hormone injections. Spare a pad.
never mind. Oh my god. I just What if What if What if instead of women having periods, men had like nipple periods? Where they were just, lactate sometimes. Just once a month. Once a month they get a little booty and they lactate. Useful, because then you could store it and then sell it every month. You can make a business. Men could go in to like cash in their milk. Look, the say-so part of the stream ended, okay? Gotta say, this is actually really cute, Clara Tuscaru. I love the timing that I am reading this at. This is great. Yay! Oh my god, man. Arigato, Specklebox, thank you! Ha ha ha! I'm in danger! Why did everybody doubt me? I mean, you had reason to doubt me, because I did kind of kill you at the end. But still! If you believe in the human spirit, then technically you're not dead. Okay? You live on in the shell of your skeleton. Forever and ever and ever. Amen. Arigato, Spencer Howard, thank you! Clara, please, my chest is leaking everywhere. What the hell? I don't even know what I could have said to prompt this one. What the hell? Arigato, Ramforest, thank you! Run chat before we help her commit a crime or she buries us. Okay, I didn't do either of those things. I mean, you didn't assist in any... Well, if turning someone into a skeleton is a crime, and if we assume that you were consenting, then I guess technically you may have partaken in a crime. And I didn't bury you, though. I brought you home to be a beautiful skeleton forever and ever. So there we go. Why are people saying this is the bad ending? This is the best case scenario. Yeah! That's what I'm saying. Arigato, Rapawa, thank you! Thank you for wait. Yeah, thank you for membees! Arigato! Sometimes I get confused between my own words.
What? Arigato! Thank you! Dark Miavism, thank you!
Help, what's the safe word?
You don't have one, sweetie. You don't need one with me. Cause you always consent, right? I only have your best interest in mind. And therefore you don't need one. Cause you know that I'm always looking out for you. Yeah. Arigato, Snack, thank you!
Just called 911, you have 5 minutes.
No! Why are you a hater?
Why don't you want me to live my happily ever after dream story Princess Diaries happy ending? I recently rewatched that movie. It's on my mind.
Arigato, Rick Bane, thank you!
Did you at least keep my nipples? Of course not. That was the first part to go. We started at the nipples, and then we worked our way to the rest of you.
I say we because you consented. You may not remember it, but it was consent. And you may be a skeleton now, so you can't really talk to tell that to the police, but it was definitely consent. And I'll let them know. I'll let them know that you consented. Ah. Why is water so yummy? Arigato! Thank you, Mr. Mortified!
Clara AI is broken, help. Clara AI is kind of broken, you know?
I have to fix Clara AI. I have to make her true to myself. I have to add more text later.
I only put like 800 characters.
You can put 30,000. I gotta think of what to write. Arigato, Pikahiri, thank you!
Clara, that seals it. Will you bitty bitty be with me? Well. Well. That was pretty good.
I give you 9.5 out of 10 for this wonderful pickup line.
It's 9.5 because you probably couldn't use it on anybody else except me.
So if we're going in like the general sense of pickup lines,
you know, I have to dock a little bit of points for the usability of this line.
Arigato, Crumples, thank you!
Honestly, I'd take you over my ex. At least I know the knife is coming with you. I don't need to guess this time. What? What? I think we just discovered some very important Crumples lore. I feel like this might explain some past super chats. Just maybe, you know. There's a possibility that might explain some things.
Arigato, Senora, thank you!
Damn, Clara, you make it sound like being with you forever and ever and ever is a bad thing.
It's not! I would never make it sound like that, because it is not. That would be a lie, and I do not lie. Except when I told you that this was gonna be a date where you would live at the end. But did I say that?
You know what? I don't think I ever actually said that. I don't think I ever promised you your life at the end of this.
So I don't know if you can call me a liar. stupid skeleton cute.
I did not expect to be unsettled for 40 minutes. It is nice to be able to take the skin suit off every once in a while in public, though. See? Someone enjoys it. Someone understands that the burden of skin is not one that you would like. See? I am just trying to unburden you of your skin flesh prison, if you will. Be free. Be free and do not live in the confines of a flesh suit. Okay? You know, skeletons are open. They're easy. The air can come in and come out. Yeah. No, not unbirth. That is not what I said. What the hell? Arigatou, Max. Thank you. Now that the date is over, how will you spend your life insurance money? Is that why you think I did this? Is that why you think I did all of this? We weren't even married. And therefore, I don't even get any. So, if you think that that's what this was about, you're wrong. I just, you know, we had a connection. But it wasn't complete unless you devoted your life for me by becoming a skeleton. That is how you show your true devotion, okay? In Minecraft. Just to be clear, in Minecraft. Arigato, potato side, thank you! I'm now small onion sar. Bet lost. What? What was everybody betting? Did you lose the bet because you said that I would be say-so for the entire... Wait, that I wouldn't be say-so for the entire time? Because how dare you? In that case, you deserve it. Arigato, meaty man. Thank you, gifties. Arigato. Thank you, Crumples. Arigato. Give us ASMR tummy sounds? No. I hate my tummy sounds. Sometimes my tummy just makes sounds and I don't know how to stop it. How do you stop a tummy sound? I don't know. I'm digesting, man. Arigato, King in Yellow. Thank you. Thanks for helping me lose some weight there. I don't think you needed to, but you know what? If that was a goal that you had, then you're welcome. Arigato, Flexipluck. Thank you. I won the bet to the minute on how long say-so would last. What? For Claire AI, any song requests. By the way, tomatoes on a sub. Thick or thinly sliced? Thinly sliced tomatoes are disgusting. But also, I don't want them too thick either. I don't like raw tomatoes. So... somewhere in the middle. But if they're thin, it's gross. It's gross! Can you even taste thin tomatoes? Yes, and it's gross. At that point, it's like ketchup, and I hate ketchup. Arigato, Yasai, thank you! Lost a bet. Uwu. Love you forever. Mwah! Wait, what? Why is everybody losing? Wait, someone won. How long? What do you mean? I was say-so the whole time. I say-so turned you into a skeleton. You know what? Maybe I do get life insurance because maybe that's like our version of getting married. is you becoming a skeleton. That's like the ultimate proclamation of love. It's stronger than a marriage could be. I talked about man milk, but that was after. This isn't the say so part anymore. It doesn't count anymore. This is super chat time. I can't help it when it's super chat time. You guys are crazy. It's not my fault. Arigato! Land cynically, thank you. Absolute Kino. Part 2 should be a kekkon haishin. Are we gonna get married as a skeleton? I mean, you already became a skeleton, so that's like more than marriage, but I guess if you want to have a ceremony or whatever, you know. Who do you want to invite? I don't know who I'd want to invite. Who would I invite to my wedding? I don't care. I don't have anyone I want to invite. I just want a big poofy dress. But I also want it to have sleeves, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I don't like the thought of it like slipping and then you have to like pull it up all the time because it's slipping because it doesn't have sleeves. I want a princess dress, but I want it to have sleeves. Okay? A poofy dress, like a princess dress, you know? Think of like, you know, in The Beauty and the Beast? When they're dancing, she has a yellow dress. Like that dress. Except it's white. Yeah. Don't a lot of wedding dresses have sleeves? No. I feel like all of them are... Like, they're usually no-sleeved. And it's dumb. I feel like having sleeves was an older trend. But I like them. I want sleeves. I would like to have sleeves. Yeah. Arigato, Chaos. Thank you. I love happy endings. Gracias, Clarita. You're welcome. See, someone appreciates my happy ending. So much for my happy ending. Well. Arigato, Brisky, thank you. How did you get into my house, vampire? You let me in. You opened the door. Arigato, Rainforest, thank you. You ate Nutella for a week. How is your stomach and kidneys still okay? Honestly, I don't know. I'm actually so surprised that I don't have diabetes. I feel like I should definitely have diabetes by now, but I don't. I don't know, man. Arigato, Crumples, thank you. If you call me a good boyo, I'm upper decking your toilet. What is upper decking? What does that... What? Upper decking? Huh? Huh? I don't know what it means, but don't do it to my toilet. I don't want to know. Arigato, just chasing you. Cool sticks are important to winning a man's heart. Are men literally just dogs? No wonder women are furries. No wonder women are attracted to Disney animals. You kind of have to be. You're into sticks. You're like a dog. What do you mean? And that's why they say, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Actually, is that song about a... I don't really know. Crying all the time. That song might be about women, actually. Never mind. Oops. Arigato, Clara. Thank you. Young Clara didn't know when to go pee because Elden Ring hadn't even been invented yet. Look, I knew. I guess I didn't know. I was testing my boundaries, okay? I was trying to see how long I could go without peeing because I hated peeing. I still do. Again, I just know my boundaries now. I know how long I can wait before I must pee. You know? Yeah. You know, it's kind of like how when I'm sick, I think my body, maybe that's what messed up my body's signals. Because sometimes when I'm sick, like if I'm nauseous, I can't tell if I'm nauseous or if I'm really hungry. I can't tell the difference. So I'll take a little bite of something just to test. Because I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Maybe I messed up my body's signals somewhere along the way. I've been like that for years. Don't worry about me. I just can't tell. It is the diabetes. No, I've been like that for years. I don't know, man. I've had many a blood test between then and now. And I also got my heart checked. And my thyroid. I'm kind of a hypochondriac, so I've had a lot of tests. I have had a lot of tests. I almost had an allergy test, so I didn't have to be afraid of peanuts, but that never happened. So I'm still afraid of peanuts. Arigato, Chimney, thank you! おトイレ間に合わなかった。間に合わなかった系少女？これ少女の感じかな？少女？女子？女子か。違うよ。Oh, you even wrote it. I'm so dumb. 間に合ったけど、子供の頃はね、間に合ってなかったかもしれないけど。子供の頃ちゃうから子供だってさ、間に合わない人多いやん。子供の頃って。クララの前はね、我慢しすぎて間に合わなかっただけだけど。Danny, thank you. There's no message, so I will eat it. Arigato. Thank you, Specklebox. Arigato. I can't believe you boned us on the first date. Hell yeah, dude. Turned you straight up into some bones. Isn't that what you want? You guys are dogs. You like bones. Jack-san も行っちゃったかも。ありがとう。用事で抜けますね。ごめんなさい。今日のデート楽しかったです。幸せな時間ありがとうございました。ありがとう。ごめんね。結構遅く呼んじゃったけど、多分もう行っちゃったかも。用事行ってらっしゃいよ。行ってらっしゃいません。遅かった。スパチャ読むの遅かった。ありがとう。Brisky, thank you. Blink twice if you're not a skinwalker. Okay. ありがとう。リパーヤン、thank you. Clara, can you ask Fishman to hire an indie game developer to make a dating sim with all the Phase Connect girls in it? You can sell merch for the game. You act like I have not already brought this up multiple times. You act like this isn't something that I bring up, like, once in a while. I love dating sims. Man, if Flash was still a thing and Flash MX was still a thing, then I would totally make a dating sim in Flash MX because that's the only program I know how to use to make games. Ah! What is an HTML5? I don't know. You know, every month or so, I have the urge to buy RPG Maker. And then I talk myself out of it.
Yeah! Thank you!
I wish women were real. Me too, bro.
Could you imagine if women were real? Can you imagine? A newborn deer runs through a field. A rainbow shines from heaven. A child's smile lights up the room. I can't sing the rest of that. Arigato! Thank you, Wilbs. Thank you.
You can whittle my femur into a canoe if you want.
That's so kind of you. I would like to do that, actually. I wonder if... Can you whittle bone? What is bone? Like, is bone like... I mean, I guess I've had like a chicken bone before. Is it similar? Can you whittle a chicken bone? I'm gonna go buy some chicken and check. I'm gonna go check. Arigato, Crumples, thank you! So if they're related but not raised together, is it better or worse than them not being related but raised together? Inquiring minds need to know. Okay. It depends.
Oh no, this is a controversial opinion right here.
It depends. Okay? If they're related by blood, but they weren't raised together, then they have no connection. But that would really mess up their children. You know, like they don't have a familial bond, but having children would be a problem. So I would say if they're not gonna have kids,
Yeah, sure, I don't care. I don't care, whatever. You can kiss your sister all you want, I don't know. I don't know, don't look at me.
yeah, like Luke and Leia.
If they wanted to kiss but never smash, you know what? You do it.
You have fun.
I don't know. You know what? More power to you.
But if you're raised together, like even if you're not biologically, you know, that's so weird. What? Huh? Like you were raised next to each other from a young age, and then like you basically view each other as, and then you like, no.
This is weird, man. I don't know, man. Something about it is weird.
Childhood friends, that's different. You're not raised in the same house. Although then I guess the question is like, at what age is the cutoff, right? Like what if, okay, sad story incoming. What if like, let's say you have a neighbor and then like their parents die or whatever, and then so they're given to your parents somehow for some reason, and then you're living together and you're raised together, but you have like crushes on each other. Then what? Maybe if you have a crush on each other before, then it's fine. You know, like I've heard people who are like, what is it? Like this, what is it? The stepbrother, stepsister thing? But like, if you guys are dating before your parents get together, and then your parents get together, then would you say you have to break up? Why? You're not related. I don't know. There's some questions to be had here. You know? I don't know, man. I guess it depends on the ages, though. I don't know, man. What? Is that controversial? I feel like that's... What? Are you... So you're saying you would... Okay, you have, like, the perfect partner. You're dating, and it's, like, great, and it's amazing. And then all of a sudden, your mom meets their dad. And then they start dating because they hit it off. And now you have to break up?
Is that just the rules? So I feel like that's kind of dumb. Tell the parents that you had dibs? But why? You're not dating. I mean, you're not related. That's just a double date. Yeah. I don't know, man. Whatever. Arigato for Tennessee you. Fun fact, under extreme circumstances like starvation, men can actually start lactating. The more you know. Are you saying that if you starve... Why when they starve? Oh, maybe because their hormones get messed up. That makes sense. Wait, why would they produce prolactin? Because they get starved. Incognito mode. Prolactin and starvation. Effects of starvation on pituitary growth hormone cells. Oh! And blood growth hormone and prolactin levels in the rat. What? So if you're starving, you can literally lactate to death? Can you then drink your own and then you're not starving anymore because it has nutritional benefits? It's educational, okay? I'm here trying to run an educational program. Y'all are taking it the wrong way. Arigato, Michael H. Thank you. Clara Mipple Clamp merch when? Look, I already asked Sakana for Mipple stickers and he said no. So I don't know if he's gonna... I don't know how he would ever approve of Mipple clamps. We have to convince him that it's something else. You know? Like, it's just stickers, but they don't have the sticky part in the middle because... so they're easier to take off the wall if you want to. Or something. You know? They're band-aids. Yeah, they're just band-aids, but they're circular and they are big enough to cover a nipple just by chance. Close pits. Yeah. We have to sneak it in there, otherwise he's not gonna say yes, man. Arigato, Eldorado and Eduardo, thank you. Would that make nipple pasties like tampons? Oh, this was when we were talking about if men had lactation periods. I remember that conversation. Yeah. I mean, tampons, no. You would have to sound your nipples for that. Do you all not know the difference between a tampon and a pad? anyone does that? I don't know if they do, but... Arigato, Chimney, thank you! Would we use man pads or man pawns? See, that's the question. You know what? I think that's like a choice that you can have, you know? Maybe on a really heavy day, you can use both. Arigato, rough times, thank you! Clara, voice, angelic. Mannerisms, cute. Content, what the fuck? What do you mean? This is educational. It's educational, and we're solving all the world's problems and also all the world's theoreticals. Hypotheticals? What's the difference between a hypothetical and a theoretical? Hypothetical and theoretical difference. Theoretical means something that is proven and is fact. What? Then why would you say in theory? I don't think that's true. Hypothetical means something that is a guess or has not been proven. Okay, I get it. So like theoretical is like it's been tested, but it's not proven, is it? What? Uses a theory. Yeah. That's yeah. Okay. So it's based in fact, but it's not like what you are explaining is a fact. It's like according to what we know, theoretically, this is how things should end up. Yeah. And then a hypothetical is like, I don't really know, but maybe. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, hypothetically. Hey, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, okay. Arigato, Michael H, thank you! Sakura's dreams of a normal say-so blue girl. A tear rolls down his cheek as he sleeps. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. This was very say-so, and also educational, and perfect, and great. Arigato, Michael H, thank you! Clara, you want to know how I don't get canceled? I'm always canceled. Flicks your mips. I'm not canceled. I didn't say anything weird, did I? I don't think I did. This date sucks. Well, the date ended like an hour ago, so that's probably why. This isn't the date anymore, man. You're gonna have to go back in time. Arigato, CJ O'Donnell, thank you! Clara is adorable as ever. Oh! This is the date that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on my skeleton. Some people started dating and they went on a hike and stuff. And then they went to a graveyard and had it kind of rough. This is the date that never ends. Arigato, Michael H, thank you! Clara wants a thick tomato with a dumpy. No, I don't. I hate raw tomatoes. I like them cooked, and even then, we're on unstable footing. Okay? I don't know, man. Tomatoes in general are just kind of meh. But especially when they're cold. Arigato, Rainforest, thank you! So if we got married and now I am dead, are you willing to adopt my child or should I keep him away from you? How old is your child? It's very depending on how old your child is. I could adopt them. I'm gonna use your inheritance to get a nanny. Look. 14? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. I like I could be a cool mom to a 14-year-old. It's more so like I don't like kids when they're sticky. They're sticky and they're always messy and they haven't developed empathy yet. So they're actually kind of evil. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. Arigato, Claire, thank you. Speaking of upper decking, I still don't. Okay, sure. True story. I once hid a summer sausage in a plastic baggie in the top tank of a toilet in a hotel like it was a contraband. They deserved it though. Wait, what? What is a summer sausage? And why did you put it in the tank of a toilet? What? What? Huh? Why would you do that? What did they do to you? It's like that scene in Grumpy Old Men where he puts a fish in the guy's car. Man, I want to watch that movie, but there's nowhere to watch that movie because nobody knows that movie. I like that movie, Grumpy Old Men. And the old guy is so cute. They're both so cute, man. Both so cute little old men. Grumpy. I will say though, she picked the right guy in the end, I think. Arigato, Spencer Howard, thank you. Oh god, I saw the word fetish, oh no. You know that pee holding? Omorashi is a JP fetish. You know, something is someone's fetish. Is that how you word that? Everything is someone's fetish. There we go. Anything you can name in this world is someone's fetish out there. You know, you probably didn't think that pizza flipping could be a fetish until you met me. And there you go. Now you know. Your eyes have been opened to a whole new world. Where even pizza flipping can be a fetish. Yeah! And green and horns. Although I feel like those ones are probably more normal. Omorashi wa ii zo. Someone approves. I knew I was the ultimate sexy lady. Oh, arigato, Michael H. Thank you. Women are real. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. I told you they're not, but I wish they were. Could you imagine if women were real? Could you imagine if there was actually like half the population that had just like, instead of having like jingle bells, they just have like a hole. What is that? What? Truly terrifying. What is it, like a black hole? It's gonna suck you up. And you're never gonna come back. Can't come back from it. Arigato! Thank you, Michael H. Arigato! Clara, can you whittle a bone? Chat, I've got a whittle bone for you. What the f- No! I genuinely want to know. I have to buy a Swiss Army knife to check if I can whittle a bone. I'm gonna buy like a chicken that comes with bone, and then I'm gonna try to whittle it. Arigato again, Michael H. Thank you. The coffin of Andy and Lele incest root. Clara stream when? Is that game that everyone was playing? I don't even. What kind of game is that even? I'm gonna be honest. I saw zero about it. Nada. I just know that everyone was playing it. But I don't really know. I don't really know what that is. I don't know. I just know that apparently the sister and the brother end up together. Oh, it's a visual novel? I don't play visual. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand visual novels. Isn't it just a book? Isn't a visual novel literally a book? It's just a book, isn't it? I'm confused. Isn't it? Am I wrong? Are there like choices you make or something? So it's like a choose your own adventure book. It's it's a book. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. I'm just saying it's literally a book. It's the modern... Do I dislike reading? Yes. You can probably tell by how terrible I am at reading. I cannot tell you the last book I read. It might have been The Host by Stephanie Meyer, who is also famous for writing the Twilight series. And it's a book about aliens that live in your brain and take over your body. But then one girl, the alien took over her brain, but she still had control, kind of, in her brain. And her boyfriend was there in the shelter, and they kept her in a cage or something because they didn't trust her, and he didn't trust her. And then the alien started to develop feelings for another guy, and then... But the girl inside, like the original host of the body, you know, was like, no, I don't, stop it. Stop doing this to him. It's weird. Ah! And then eventually, at the end of the book, they found a way to separate the alien from the body while keeping it alive. Because I think they gave the alien like an already dead body. So it could just take host of that. And then, so the alien got to be with the guy that it fell in love with, and then she got to be in love with her boyfriend again, and it was happily ever after the end. My tummy made a noise again. Did I like the book? Yeah. I think I read it twice. Yeah. It honestly is a better love story than Twilight. Twilight started off strong, and then somewhere around the end it got real weird. I think it started getting weird at the third book when they had slags, and it was really detailed about how much he hurt her. And me, as like a young teen reading this book, my mom's like, "Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy this book series," and I'm like, she had bruises all over her! It was great. Amazing, yeah. Arigato, six-shot savior. There you go. Clara, that step-sibling scenario is an actual anime. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens in real life, too. I feel like it's not that far-fetched, you know? It can't be that crazy, right? You know what? You know what a therapist once told me? Not a therapist. A psychologist once told me? Psychiatrist. No, it was a psychologist. A psychologist once told me that love is mainly just proximity. The more you are in proximity to someone, the more likely you are to fall in love. So, you know, if your mom or your dad dates someone and then brings their child into your home and you're around the same age and you're together all the time, there's a chance that you're gonna develop some feelings.
Arigato, Crumples, thank you!
Fun fact. A few years back, my dad and I discovered I had a half-sister we didn't know existed. So by your logic... Yeah, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is... If you don't have kids, you know what? I don't care. Is it weird? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the top priority is, are you hurting anybody? If you're not having children, you know what? Whatever, I don't care. It ain't my business, I'm looking away. A good mom-in-law would want you to finish the mission. No blood relation, no holds barred. I'm saying. Unless you grew up together. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't know. Again, but then where's the cutoff? Maybe like 10 years old. Because 10 years old, you're old enough to develop a crush at that point, right? I feel like if you introduce a child to another child at 10 years old, then you know what? Yeah. They're allowed to have a little crushy crush. Arigato, Steven Dodge, thank you! Well, that's enough internet for today. I don't remember what I said. Oh, I think I understand from this next one. Thank you, Crumbles! Arigato! Never say sounding nipples again. I beg of you. Look, I didn't mean to. Arigato, Michael H. Thank you. You know the lid on the back of your toilet? Poop there, upper deck. Why would you do that, first of all? And second of all, I don't think that part of a toilet opens in Japan. I don't know. I've never had to, like, open the tank of a toilet in Japan. I've never had these issues in Japan. Like, I've never had the problem where, like, you know, some toilets just have, like, really weak, like, flush. I've never had that problem. Try it? No. It's a prank? Okay, a prank is supposed to be funny for everyone involved. I don't think that's a prank. I think that's a crime. I don't think that's a prank. I think a prank is like, haha, whoopee cushion on your chair, haha. And then the person sits down and they're like, oh my god, whoopee cushion, haha. And then you're like, haha. And then everybody laughs. I don't know if, hey, I just ruined your toilet and now you're gonna have to call a plumber and also it's gonna be really gross and it's gonna smell bad for days, possibly? I don't know if that's a prank. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's the everybody have fun joke? That's what a prank is! Bruh! Arigato, Arthur Gumtree! Thank you! The perfect man for Clara would be a marathon runner. Wait, where did it go? Oh. They're very thin and they run for so long their nips are removed from their shirt rubbing for hours. I've actually heard about that. There's a lot of runners that they get bleedy nipples because of the shirt fabric rubbing against their chest. Which is another reason to hate running, because I feel like maybe the future is gonna be like sportswear where they don't have nipples like covered. You know, like a la Mean Girls, where she has the holes cut out. But then how would you get women to run marathons? That would be unfair. Unless you free the Whipple. You know? You're gonna have to free the Whipple at that point. I don't know, man. Just get your nipples removed and then it's okay. You know, I saw someone once, I think it was on YouTube a while ago, like years ago. I don't know how I remember this, but I saw someone who got like their nips removed. Just for the hell of it, they just got their nips removed. And you know what? I commend them. It's pretty great. Yeah, it's a legal advantage. Do you think there are some runners who would do that to get an advantage? Like they would remove their nipples so that they could run for longer periods of time without pain? Nipple sterectomy. Yeah! Arigato, Michael H. Thank you! I forgot, you can't read. I can't. Oh. Look. I can if I try hard enough, okay? I might have to reread the same line over and over. That's the problem I have when I read, is like my eyes dart around the page and then I start reading something because like my brain is going faster than my eyes. So I'm like, I want to know what happens next. And then my eyes will just go whack. And then I'll spoil something for myself and I'm like, oh. And then I'll read a sentence and then I won't remember what I just read and then I'll have to read it again and then I won't remember what I just read and I'll have to read it again and I'll be stuck in that cycle for the next like 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel like this is probably some kind of diagnosable condition. I feel like, you know, I've never had this diagnosed, but you know what? I feel like the more I talk about it, I'm not dyslexic, no. I can read words just fine. Arigato, Izumara, thank you. Whalers used to whittle bone. Look up scrimshaw. Whale bones would be real big. Look, just because I took multiple autism tests and most of them always, actually every single one I've taken, put me in like just above the perfect range for being autistic, doesn't mean... Just because the line for like average autistic person was 130 and I got 136 doesn't mean... That doesn't mean... Thank you, Michael H. Arigato! Clara 50 Shades of Grey watch along. You know, I watched that movie out of curiosity and I'm still confused. I don't remember anything about that movie. Like, I think I checked out. I was so lost. I was like, what is this? I don't get it. I don't understand. He wasn't attractive and I didn't like her that much and that whole movie just, I don't know. I'm over it. They're both weird. I never read the book though. Maybe that was better. I don't know. Arigato, Crumble! See you! My favorite parts of Twilight were the cuck tent scene. And when that one lady threw that child into the fire, my watch party loved that scene. Wait, what? Cuck tent scene. Oh, is that when Edward like ran away or something? And then, but he was still watching or something? Is that what that was? When did they throw the baby into the fire? I thought that was Riverdale. Riverdale was such a messed up show. God, man, I had to stop watching at one point. Like, I was really excited because I really like Archie comics. And then they ruined all the characters. I did really like Jughead, though. I'm a weirdo, okay? I like his stupid hat! Anyway. But then I was watching it when it came out, like, every week, you know? Like, I was watching it as it came out. So I felt like, at one point, it was like sunken cost, you know? Sunk cost fallacy, you know? So I kept watching it, and then, but it just got too much. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I cannot defend this anymore. I can't do it anymore! Oh, God. So bad. Yeah, Riverdale was weird. I don't know. I thought, like, at first I was really upset by how much they changed the characters, but I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just pretend that this is a show with, like, completely different characters. And then they started to introduce weird stuff, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's like Archie's Weird Mysteries, you know? It's like, it's got some paranormal stuff in it. And then it just, everything was so, and Veronica's dad is like a mafia boss or something, and then and then they're like, Cheryl Blossom was like weirdly in love with her twin who died, but then she also starts a relationship with some other, like the cheetah girl at school or so. And then it was weird. Everything was weird. And then Miss Frickin' Crumplebottom or whatever was like illegal activities with a student. I don't know. It was weird. Ah! I don't know, man. Where was my spoiler alert? You don't want to watch this show, trust me. Also, that's only the first, like, season. Oh, it was Miss Grundy. Why did I say Crumplebottom? Was that a Sims character? I think Miss Crumplebottom is from The Sims. Oops. I mixed up hags. I'm sorry. Arigato, York Gaming. Thank you. My dad, Tim, texted me today. He was excited to announce... Oh, no. He was excited to announce to me that he has decided you are his Kamiyoshi and that he has clarified his phone, wallpaper, lock screen, every notification. All Clara. Let's go! I'm so excited. I'm so excited Tim loves me. Guys! Someone's dad loves me! There is hope! There is hope in this godforsaken world! How would you feel if you had the same Oshi as your dad? Like, what if you go up to your dad one day? Like, you go to visit your dad. You're just like, you know, driving over, whatever. I don't know. Or if you live in your parents' house, I guess you, like, walk upstairs or something. I don't know. Downstairs? What? I don't know. You go and see your dad. And then you're like, hey, Dad, can I borrow your phone for a second? And he's like, yeah, okay. And then he hands you his phone. And then I'm just his background. And he, like, photoshopped me in with himself. Would you, like... Would you bond over it? Or would you be scared? Arigato, Wilms! Thank you! I'm autistic and my radar pings when I watch you. What does that mean? Look, just because every autistic person I've ever known has pointed to the fact that I might be autistic, that doesn't mean... Honestly, at this point, I'm self-diagnosed. I don't really think... I don't know if I care to get an official diagnosis. I don't really, you know... Whatever. Here I am. Arigato, Michael H. Thank you! Your dad too, hopefully. Wait, what? My dad? What about my dad? My dad has me as his Kamiyoshi? What? I don't think my dad watches VTubers, I'm gonna be honest. And if he did... I have a feeling I would not be... I mean, he'd watch me to be supportive, but... I don't know. Arigato, Senora, thank you! I'd be concerned my mom is dressed up like you. So as a joke. What would you... What would you do? What would you do if you hear noises in the middle of the night and you're like, oh my god, there's a burglar in the house, and then you knock on your parents' door, you're like, Mom, Dad, and then you open the door and then your mom is just like me and your dad is tied up with horns on him. Helicopter scrambles every time I hear your voice. What does that mean? What does that mean? Arigato! Oh my goodness. Wait, where am I? Oh goodness. Arigato, Matthew, thank you! Clara, please spare me. I literally just tuned in for that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good timing. Arigato, Anonymous. Thank you. Clara will find out that you want what you want, be that girl for a month, then wait for the worst to come. I will not. No. I even gave some thought to that. No, I wouldn't. Look, I gave up on trying to be a people pleaser a long time ago, okay? Okay, maybe not that long ago. Maybe like 2 years ago, but still! I do not people please! You will take me as I am or you will suffer the consequences. You already stole our hearts. You didn't need to carve them out of our chests. Yes, I did. It was necessary. It was necessary for us to solidify our bond for the rest of time. Arigato! I drink green tea. Thank you. I escaped, Clara. You don't really have my body. I did a ninjutsu to clone myself. I am now preparing Mipples to defeat you. Are you telling me that You cloned yourself? So that means I still got like a part of you. That's like a Horcrux, man. You like split your soul to clone yourself. So I killed half of you. You are at half your power. You are at half your Mipple power. I will defeat you. If you're asleep and you have a dream about peeing into a drawer, that means it's time to get out of bed and use the toilet. Who has dreams about peeing in a drawer? Voldemort! How do you have dreams about peeing in a drawer? What? Wouldn't you have a dream about just like peeing normally? Why would you pee in a drawer? What? Pippa? What? Why? I don't understand. Interesting. Did I make it to the stream just in time for wrap-up? I offer my VOD tithe for this transgression against Kaminari Clara. Thank you! I will eat your tithings out. Tasty. Arigato! Thank you! Thank you! I drink green tea. Arigato! I can see that this super chat timer... What? This super chat time is for you to unleash things you have suppressed within. Be free, Clara! No! I just knew that you guys couldn't stay safe, so okay? I totally could, but you guys couldn't. And therefore, I had to quarantine you to the end of stream. Arigato, Spencer! How are you? I feel that we had very different experiences in Japan. As an exchange student, my classmates bombarded me with P? But spelt like the letter P. As soon as we met, I also got told off by the principal for hugging my female friends and normalizing the behavior for others. Wait, what? They bombarded you with P? What? What does this mean? The hugging thing is kind of funny though. How dare you hug women? Disgusting. Wait, why would they get mad at you? Did they also get mad at the girls? Or just you? Oh! Prawn. Oh. Oh. Arigato, Tactics! 감사합니다! 크라라! 이모! 그요요! 아! 감사합니다! 귀여워요! 이더가기는 귀요미! 이더가기는 귀요미! 3 더하기 3은 귀요미! 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 아. arigato, Michael H. Thank you! Hashtag free the MIPS. Hashtag cut them off. Arigato, Matthew. Thank you! Chat reflects the streamers. Stop blaming us. I will blame you all day, every day. You guys corrupted me. I was never talking about these things, and then all of a sudden someone brings up Mpreg, and then all of a sudden we're talking about Mpreg, and then all of a sudden lactation, Ain't no way I was the first one to bring it up. I don't think it was me. Yeah, you! Arigato! How do I read this? Nayai-gek. Ni-gek. Ni-gek. Arigato! Time for pee? No! I'm perfectly fine, mostly because I didn't drink enough water during the stream. I will go though. I shall leave. Okay? I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Wait, arigato, anonymous. Thank you. Curse knowledge to pay you back for the stream. Oh no. There's a fetish called eStim that uses audio files with electric probes for pleasure. Theoretically, someone could get off to the stream audio. Do you mean like conditioning? Like if I theoretically theoretically, if Dr. Kaminari was to probe you in the right places whilst talking about Mpreg, then eventually you would come to view Mpreg as a very sexual thing. And you would, at the very utterance of the word Mpreg, you would ahegao, as they say. What do you mean I'm not a doctor? Yes, I am. I am a surgeon and a plastic surgeon and a therapist and a lawyer and a chiropractor and an engineer and a psychologist and a sex therapist and I forget what else I said. And I also might have added a few. I am all of these things. How dare you not believe my beautiful PhDs that I definitely have? I just keep them on the wall in front of me so you can't see them. First time viewer! Hello! You walked in to have me explain all of my professions. I have many. They're hard to remember. Arigato, Stephen Tanch. Thank you. You started it. No, I didn't. Aw. Michael H. Arigato. Thank you. Clara utters Mpreg barely audible. All the cherry boys in chat become men. Yeah. Arigato, Spencer Howard. Thank you. I can believe everything except sex therapist. Why? I could totally help you with your problems via what is it? Probing therapy. Don't worry, I can fix you. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. I'm scared. Michael! I'm out of here. God, man. See you tomorrow. What are we playing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? 明日なんだっけ? Tomb Raider! We're continuing Tomb Raider! And then we have Elden Ring, and then we have our Loki collab. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited! There's so many projects coming up! I have so much stuff happening! And yesterday we got something done. Well, like not done, but like started finally. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Yeah. Arigato, Spencer Howard. Thank you. I can't. Oh wait, I already read that. Why am I dumb? Whatever. Thank you again. I'm leaving. I'm starting to become illiterate and stupid, and I was never like this before. I promise. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Matashita. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Arigato, Salty Zero. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. I know a place where the grass is really greener. I'm Grey Robin, boys. It's unforgettable. Cute tombstone, he sounds really hot. Dusty, wrinkled skin, gotta be gentle. Oh, wow.